Hey there, welcome back to SAP with Veena. So, related to SAP transportation management, let's understand few things on the material master and business partner. Of course, I've already covered partner and material master in my sales videos also. In addition to that, few things what we need to know with respect to transportation management activities is what we're going to look at here. Now, material master, we already know, which is also called as a product master data and TM. So this would contain details about the material or the services which we are actually dealing with. And material types, we are already familiar with various material types as provided by SAP as the standards, and also material types can be configured as per the usage. Here, a couple of material types, what you can look at is the finished product or trading goods, services, packaging material, returnable packaging, all of that. And also transportation related attributes in the material master, if we talk about, we all know that we already have a base unit of measure based on which the material is maintained. And there's also an alternate unit of measure, wherein we also can have an alternate unit of measure of a material. Suppose if base unit, I'm maintaining it as pieces, alternative unit may be grams, kilos, or liters, so on, so on. Now, when we talk about the dimensions, we are referring to the gross weight of the material, net weight of the material, or in volumes also. So, dimensions of a material would be highly relevant for shipping companies because they need to decide on the packaging and the kind of shipping that needs to be carried out. So, dimensions will determine how the material will be shipped in short. We also have transportation group, which classifies the material based on similar processing conditions. So it's like, for example, we have dairy products or materials which are palletized. So based on these kind of classification, um, the logistics will be taken care. I mean, the planning of logistics and transportation will be taken care based on this. And we also have material freight group, which will be mentioned in the material master, which is used to group materials with um, the kind of freight classification, you can say, like same freight code. And this will actually help wherein the sales order is being created. So the material freight group will get defaulted into the sales order item as well. So material freight group also will be maintained in the material master. So the material masters, whatever we have been using with various views, in addition to all of that, these are the things what we need to keep in mind on the unit of measure, dimension, transportation group, and the material freight group. Then we also have dangerous goods materials which are handled in transportation management. So here, when we talk about this, we have two cases here. One is dangerous goods based on product compliance and dangerous goods processing based on PS and S. So now, since here these two solutions are uh, totally exclusive, it's not possible to maintain both of them. So at one point in time, you can only activate one of them. So it will be either the dangerous goods based on the product compliance or based on PS and S. So hazardous materials or hazmat is also referred to when you talk about dangerous goods. So we have a particular method which we follow in handling the dangerous goods in transportation management. So as I've mentioned, so one of these can be activated at the same time. So that was a few things what we need to know in addition to the material master we are all familiar with already. And coming to the business partner, which we've already seen in the previous lesson on sales, wherein I've covered on the sales area related activities and company code related data, what we need to maintain at the business partner. Here, there are certain roles which we would be using while we are going to create a business partner. So customer, FI customer, vendor, FI vendor, we all are familiar with, which are used with relation to material management and um, sales and distribution related activities. And in addition to that, we have a carrier, which can be like CRM 010 standard, which would contain details of the data of a vendor actually as a carrier. And also, it would also include details about transportation management specific information. For example, like IATA agent code or regulated agent codes, all of that. And we also have driver, which would contain driver specific details, which includes the qualification or the location of the driver, the validity period, absenteeism. So these are all the various details which would be maintained at the business partner role driver. So like this, we have various other partner roles, which you can see here, like organization unit, contact person, internet user, prospect. So these are all various um, business partner roles, which can be a part of transportation management activities. And business partner determination. So this actually helps system to automatically identify and assign the business partners to various business document types. And the partner determination profile is actually created to determine the business partner automatically. Okay, so you can see the document types that can have specific profiles assigned. So these are all the one, that is freight order, freight booking, freight settlement, documents, freight agreement RFQ, freight agreements, and internal agreements. So these are all the document types which can have specific profiles that are assigned to. So this is it about a few things what we need to know um, from conceptual point on business partner and material master. So I've already created the master data is over here. So I'll just show you that. So here, as I said, I've already created carrier. So it's just that the business partner must be activated for the carrier, and supplier details I've just created. So supplier accounting details, if you go into like reconciliation account, the sort key has been maintained, and the payment terms. So these are all like regular what we generally maintain. And invoicing part is the other business partner role, which I've just created over here. So here in particular, we are not at the moment not talking anything exclusive, but you just have to be familiar with the business partner roles as I specified on the slide. So in addition to that, if you go into the material master, so I've just created one material master over here. So of course, as we know that we would be using sales organizational details, purchasing, accounting. This is what I've created already. So let me just go into that. Okay, so here you can see that division has been taken up. So this is the general sales organizational data, what we generally maintain. So in addition to that, here you can see that material freight group I've specified as dry components, and transportation group, loading group. So this anyway we have been using in sales activities as well. So in addition to that, I've taken this and gross weight, net weight, all of this is captured. So here, if you have to look at, these are the main things what you need to understand from transportation point of view. And in the next session, we are going to learn on the transportation network. So till then, stay connected, stay committed. Thank you all. Bye-bye.